Alright, I don't know why TikTok tripping on me today. It's irking my nerves. It's about my 4th to 5th time trying to make this video. I keep having to delete them. So, this video is going to be of 2 different men in their videos corresponding with each other. And also, I had something to add as well. This will be my last time trying to make this video. Okay? Alright.
Man, get in here, get in here. I've been waiting to release this secret. Oh, I've been waiting to release this secret. Now, I know you always heard of the 13 colonies. And have you ever wondered why Europeans don't even talk about the 13 colonies? Because the 13 colonies was you and I. Now, before I show you the receipts, if you'd like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it. But let's continue to the secret. Now, if you ever wonder why John Hanson was the first black president, 13 stars and 13 stripes, well, go ahead and take a look at this right here. And this is coming from Texas. Black Indian, Negroes, colored, mulattoes, scattered tribes of the 13 colonies. Go and take a screenshot. You can get a little closer. Right? See it? Right? This is official. This is legit. They go to the other side. This was in 7/12/2024. Right? Texas. Right? As you can see, assumed name of records. See, this is legit. This is not nothing to play with. But it gets a little more deeper. Remember the Micmac tribe? Well, it was a war in Memphis, Tennessee, and the Micmac tribe, where they invented the Egyptian hieroglyphs, the 13 colonies. And you gotta go back and watch my series. But yeah, I'm trying to get them donations $1, but I greatly appreciate it. But now, you know the secret of who was the original 13 colonies. And the only reason why it's called the 13 colonies, because each state was a different country. So if you moved from Chicago and then moved to Maine, you're in a different country. You moved from Memphis, then moved to Philadelphia, you're in a different country. That's why they call colonies due to the war in Egypt. Did you catch that? Oh, and in case you was wondering, here go the colonies right here. In case you was wondering, here go the colonies. Okay, here are the 13 colonies. So it's bigger than what you think. It's literally bigger than what you think.
Okay, now stay with me. Okay, stay with me. Remember 13. Remember that number, okay?
Egypt, Arkansas, the whole America was Egypt, y'all. This is a real street sign. Now, river sign is pointing towards the Mississippi River. Okay, the area was called Promised Land Township before receiving the name Egypt around 1902 due to its abundance of corn. Remember that, abundance of corn. The name Egypt was given to the town around 1902 after the area was described by promoters as the Promised Land. One story claims the name came from a trader who compared the abundance of corn to that described in the biblical book of Genesis about ancient Egypt. Egypt is America, y'all. Egypt is America. Okay? America grows far more corn in Egypt. 350 million metric tons compared to today, 7.4 million metric tons. So all the Bible stuff relate to America. The Egypt, Chickasaw County in Mississippi, 1864 before the Civil War. So it was Egypt before it was Chickasaw, y'all. All these Indian names, it was Egypt before Chickasaw. Okay? So check this out. Native Americans lived in Egypt. Remember, Native American means the land that you're from. Egypt, okay, in the 1800s. So they have to tell you spiritual law, and this the Etal Indians. Spiritual law, they have to tell you. So that's why they're revealing a lot of truth now, because they have to. These names never changed. They left it as is. They just never talked about it. This land been called Egypt in Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Memphis, and all that. So check this out. Families even before the Chickasaw Treaty, the Big Creek further south towards Memphis was the Egypt settlement, part of the exotic Egypt naming area, okay? God promised Abraham that his descendants would become a great nation. The Exodus is the story of these descendants, through Jacob's 12 sons of tribes of Israel leaving Egypt to become that of the promised nation. So look, the Trail of Tears is the Bible repeating itself in Exodus. Trail of Tears, okay? We left there. The government drove us out, and Abraham Lincoln gave us the land back. Look, it's Egypt in Arkansas, Egypt in Mississippi, Egypt in Alabama, Egypt in Tennessee, it's Egypt in Missouri too. So look at these people in the slave trade, in the Egypt slave trade in Arkansas. Those are our people. Those are copper-colored people. The slave trade in Egypt. Look, although Egypt, Arkansas was not a major center of slaveholding, it was part of the Craighead County where a small enslaved population was recorded before the Civil War. Okay? Egypt plantation in Mississippi before the Civil War. So Abraham Lincoln was fighting in Egypt, y'all. Egypt Grove in Missouri, an unincorporated community. Okay? So Abraham Lincoln was actually fighting in Egypt. They don't tell y'all that. Trump, this Egypt, Arkansas, this the presidential election ballot. This what they really hide.
All right, stay with me now, okay? Stay with me now, right? They say that melanated people in America, we only make up 13%. All right, since the 70s, we only make up 13%, right? Okay, stay with me. Okay, so yeah, we're familiar with the 12 tribes or whatever, but there was 13. There was 13 tribes, okay? All right, are we getting what they saying? Okay. Now peep this. Why would we ever have a town named Israel Hills? Huh? Wait, what? Why would we ever have a town named Israel Hills? And what is it called right here? These Israelites. So you mean to tell me that they was calling themselves Israelites in 1810? I mean, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, you know, I honestly appreciate these two beautiful scholars, you know, these gorgeous, handsome men coming out, saying a lot of information that we need, because minds like mine, I like to put stuff together, you know, and this just right here just made me think this is beautiful, because 13. They've been trying to tell us this whole time, like, okay, think about it, right? Oh, they only make up 13%. It's only 13 tribes. Bro, they've been telling us this whole... Y'all have a nice day, because I know I will.